Hello,
ladies
and gentlemen. We are the Death Note crew here to watch episode 7, Overcast.
One of the best times of day to take black and white pictures.
Yes, very true. Or just any filming outside, right? Kind of.
Yeah, it's nice to see the lighting. I'm a fan of black and white Overcasting, especially film.
You know what's not black and white? This story. The moral high ground of L and light.
That guy.
Actually,
It's kind of black and white. One of them has become objectively evil.
well, we don't know how L rose to his position. It didn't get true. What we do know is this is not a market substitute for Death Note. Support the official release. Support us on Patreon if you'd like to jump ahead a few episodes and catch uncut episodes as well with this and many other shows that we do. It's all possible because of you patrons. We love you. Thank you. And you subscribers out there on YouTube, hit the like button, comment, and subscribe if you have not. Come on, y'all.
Come on, man.
You're watching this and you're not subscribed.
Come on.
You need to subscribe. We appreciate that very much. We're going to pull the world cock out and jump right into this.
I've been doing a lot lately, and I don't know why I'm doing this a lot.
Me too.
Mickey does that.
I went skydiving, and all of a sudden I can't do anything but that now.
That seems like a skydiving thing.
Yeah, that's what my guy does. Like, are you ready, bro? You ready?
Yeah,
It's always like a very adrenaline junkie bro, man.
It's a good way to let someone know. Yeah.
Yeah, ready fucking your ass.
Isn't this like a phone thing?
Yeah, it used to be, but now this is apparently.
Call me.
Because that's how you hold phones now.
Oh, fucker. When did you guys check? Never mind, no, we don't have time. I have a Fitbit scale, I love it. It tells you your body fat index and all that shit.
I used to have a charge too.
Nice.
I was a thin boy.
You are such an apple slut. You know, Apple is the temptation that will take you to the dark side.
Yeah.
You.
That's what
you
Adam
AirPods wearing
and
motherfucker.
Eve, they ate the apple. What did I do?
Apple products. You got your AirPods.
Oh.
Look at you.
These aren't AirPods. These are regular Apple headphones. They never malfunction.
Apple people have great characters and great human beings.
Yeah.
What? Are you sure about that? Oh, someone been live had Apple.
I just want to say that I bought.
God.
Hey, you not have Apple.
He had a fucking iPod Nano when he caught his ass.
That's what they were recording on.
No, you liar!
Motherfucker had iPod Nano.
No, there was like a whole subpoena about it, wasn't it?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, like Apple didn't want to give out the information of
And
the
then they
terrorists.
wouldn't unlock his phone.
I mean,
because,
would you want to give out the information? Now,
No,
the
I
iPhone
do
is
not
the most
want them
secure.
to, but still.
iMessaging is the most secure form of messaging.
I just want to say,
look at your
look,
shit.
hey man, for these reactions, I bought a bunch of Apple iPhone headphones, and I bought a bunch of regular one of their Android headphones. All the Android headphones are missing.
That's because those Apple headphones are trash.
Well,
No, because Apple users have good character and they return their things.
I'm
moral
gonna
fiber.
So
call
how do you
it.
forget
I am
that?
fairly certain that all of those headphones are in Mickey's house. Mickey, if you're listening,
It's your friends.
it's your fault.
Called out.
There you go. That shows Android users have back here.
All right.
See, Android users throwing other Android users under the bus.
I know, man.
Satan has an iPad.
Definitely.
If she gives this information to the police, it won't take them very long to figure out that Kira is actually me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to kill this
Leave
lady
you.
right
She wants me to eliminate her.
Yep.
Do it. You won't. Do it with your actual hands.
Do it.
Oh, it's
Do it.
We can't waste any time. We need to start investigating it right away.
Why?
Do you mean that?
Have you told anyone else about this?
No, you're the first person I've told.
Fucking wrong.
God, he's so creepy.
But how will you get rid of her? Well, you have a gift for stating the obvious, Luke. Aren't you bold? Could you please tell me the date and time of the bus jacking incident?
Why are you still talking to this teenage
He is a
kid?
child.
Go find the cops.
December 20th. They were
If I have a dog with eyes resembling that, I'm gonna name
Here,
it Reef.
look. What did that say?
Maki will die right in front of me.
This way, no one will
Immediately.
find her body. What's so funny to you?
That's not her name. He can see.
Yeah.
I apologize for questioning.
That's hilarious.
you like that, but I'm afraid I had
He's
no
not even gonna
options.
tell him. He's gonna laugh.
Right.
Watching.
Kira is not among us.
Ryuzaki, how can you be so
Ryuzaki, yeah.
innocent?
Well, to be honest, from the beginning I set a number of traps that would reveal if any of you was Kira.
Place a booby trap.
You got a phone?
Excuse me?
It's a burner.
Unbelievable. He tells us to turn off our cell phones. I'm Understood.
Why are you holding it like that?
That's not how you
Gross
talk
to
about
him, like.
He's so like.
What, Daddy?
I'd like to report this incident to my father, if it's okay with you, that is.
If it's all the same, I think I'd like to report it myself.
That makes sense. Just 10 seconds until 1:15.
You sus, bro.
To admit,
You made yourself so sus.
I'd love to see how she dies. But I
Wow.
can't be caught following her around. Hurry to your death.
Yeah, he really is enjoying this shit now.
Nothing.
I'm with Ryuk. This is hilarious. Easy cat.
Ryuk's like in the back, rolling in the grass,
cackling back.
just dying.
Ain't you supposed to be dead? It's 1:15.
Are you supposed to be in
It
school?
happened already.
Jeez.
Going
Sus
somewhere?
of him.
Do you need to be
This doesn't
somewhere?
make sense.
Red is
I don't
sus.
understand why she's not leaving. I've had no problems making.
Do you think she knows? Is that why she keeps entertaining
All I had to
him?
do was write the word suicide.
Because she figured it
The
out?
criminals
Yeah,
have
she
tested
knows.
it.
She knows, 100% knows.
Exactly what I
Lie is so
Yeah.
sus.
I should
He
be
fits
able to
perfect
control the
profile.
person's
Now you're
actions.
asking too many
So
questions.
what's wrong? I remember thinking it was bizarre how he laughed when I asked for her name. In fact, an alias.
Yep.
He's
I do think it's tight that to protect yourself against them, you just don't tell them your name. That's
Correct.
Gentlemen, it's an honor to meet all of you.
What up, Alfred?
He never takes that shit out.
What about your usual outfit?
But I'd be announcing to the world that I am Watari.
Oh, I see.
The fact that I'm here is proof that you've won Ryozaki's trust.
I do feel honored.
What the hell?
I brought those items you requested. It's all here.
I want to be here for
Gentlemen, these are
Halloween.
your new police IDs.
But what
I want to be a creepy child in the corner.
Ryuk knew all along. He could see her real name with his eyes. I should have known.
He's gotta get these
She's
eyes,
overly
man.
cautious from the beginning.
Let's cut your life in half
Makes a
real
lot of
quick.
sense.
Right,
She
no
believes
biggie.
that Ray died because he showed his ID to Kira. So, of course she'd be careful not to reveal her own identity.
God, I'm so stupid.
This isn't good. If I'm too persistent, she'll get suspicious.
That would be hella. Hey, you gave me a fake name. What's your real name?
He's just holding the piece of paper.
You already sus, bro. You've been following her weirdly too long.
Someone from the task force might be back there by now.
Let's cross our fingers and hope someone's there.
Yeah.
You guys were just on a walk together?
Right.
Damn it. I'm running out of options here.
Follow her again, I guess.
What?
He's gonna have to push her under the
What
bus.
a weirdo. Like, go to school, kid.
Oh no. What if my father calls back now? If this phone rings, it's all over for me.
You could say it's someone else.
Right? Oh, that was my
This is
girl.
crazy. All I have to do is turn my cell phone off. Problem solved.
I like seeing him panic.
Calm down. Just find out her real name.
How you gonna do that?
Purse, her pockets. She's got to have a driver's license or some kind
It's
of.
gonna be
personal
so
identity.
obvious.
He's
She's
desperate
gonna
right
wait
now.
for
He's
her.
getting so
Very-
desperate.
And this is where we make mistakes.
She's a woman? What does it mean?
She's a woman. I suppose I could use force.
No, he said like she's got to have her ID or something in
Yeah.
her purse. Like, but everyone does, dog.
Yes. Like, what does it mean?
No, he literally said she's a woman. I suppose I could use
She's
force.
too careful.
Oh.
Did
I
he?
need
Yeah.
a better approach.
Jesus.
I'm going to convince her to give me her real name. Hey, Light, you know, that deal I mentioned is still open. It's just like putting on contact lenses. Completely painless. I'd be willing to give up half my life
Oh,
just so I
gosh.
can learn this woman's real name.
Already
I'm now
contemplating.
realizing that L has the
I
eyes.
wouldn't. In fact, it's not even worth considering.
You did
Wasting my
consider it.
time.
Excuse me. Do you still have business at the police station then? I'd like to go there by myself.
Yeah, no problem.
I was like,
Why did you give us fake IDs? As you know, Kira requires a name.
Bro, are you dumb?
right.
We will confront him.
Some of these boys probably shouldn't be on the squad. Think about it.
Yes, but of all people, the police shouldn't use fake IDs.
Enough. As long as you're working on this case, I think we're going to need all the protection one can get.
Yeah, you got a good point.
Remember, anytime
These guys like agree right away.
you're a stranger,
Every
make sure
time.
you use the name from your fake ID, understood? And be careful not to take them out while in the presence of other police officers. I'm sure I don't need to tell you.
Very well then. I'd like to request that you wear these at all times.
Everyone's got
GPS
tracks.
belts.
Right.
Each one has a transmitter hidden in the buckle. And when you press the
Cuervo?
buckle twice like this, my cell phone will ring, and I'll call you back immediately, but you won't see my number displayed. We'll use this method to confirm the name of Ryozaki's hotel and his room number.
No way, this is totally cool. I feel like some kind of secret agent going after Kira.
Quiet, Matsuda. Knock it off.
You dumb fuck.
Aww.
He was so hurt.
He
Right?
was just excited to be a spy.
I'm much more confident about my theory.
Not at all.
Theory that it's you.
Tell me he's gonna walk with her again. Pen badge with
She's
this
about to screw you the
He
fuck
is
up.
pen
Considering
badge.
that Ryuk mentioned that I deal with
He's about to
Kira.
slap him.
Once she goes to the police with her theory about Kira being on that bus, and they look at all the people Ray Pembroke was investigating, it won't take them long to zero in on me.
Does Pember have a Facebook?
He's
at
gonna
this
have to do
time?
it now, dog.
She's leaving. I think I need her real name, and I don't have much time to spare.
He's gonna run, drop kick her. What's your name?
He's gonna think of some sort of situation to get her to say her name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, he would need a convict close to him now. That's just like the only, you know what I mean, or someone's name that he knew that he could.
Man, good thing Facebook and Instagram didn't exist yet in this world.
Someone from the task force
It's
is
really easy to
returned
get
by
people's
then.
names.
I've got to find out her real name. Then
He's gonna push
eliminate
her
her
in front of the car.
quickly.
Why are you following her?
Yeah, she literally told you to stop.
What you doing? Excuse me.
Yes?
The thing is, it'll be impossible for you to contact anyone from the task force directly. I just need to find something that she can latch onto, and I've got her. Once she's comfortable,
She's not stupid.
I can do this.
I can't contact anyone.
Didn't you find it odd that there was no one at task force headquarters? Let me
Music is
explain.
good,
The
too.
task force has been organized so that its members can't be identified and nobody on the outside knows who's in charge. If the members' names were ever made public, we'd likely see another tragedy along the lines of the one that claimed your fiance's life.
You can just Google Ray Pemberton fiance or call.
I see.
That's why you were told earlier that no one was
My
at
Facebook
task force
minded.
headquarters. That's pretty clever. I'm impressed.
If this is supposed to be a secret, then how do you know so much?
Guess I spoke too soon. She's sharp. You leave me no choice. It's because I'm actually a member of the task force.
Wow.
I'm sorry. You're telling me that you're an agent?
El is currently in charge of the task force, and he's leading our investigation. He was concerned that the task force had become too small. Despite the fact that I'm a high school student, he brought me on board to help out with the investigation. After all, I
Big risk, man.
Big gamble, yeah.
The lie is just
Yeah, it's
piling
huge.
on.
Trust you then.
I can go to task force headquarters whenever it suits me. These days, the task force is made up of a chosen few.
Ugh.
All are highly skilled, well-respected,
Unlike
and
you.
above all, trustworthy.
Again. Idiots. Please don't trust him. You're smarter than that.
Ryuk is just like, you funny, bro. You wild.
Thanks for explaining. But just to be safe, I'd like to try and visit the task force headquarters. Goodbye.
Bye, bitch. Bye, bitch. She told you to fuck off.
Please, wait a second.
Oh my
Shut
god.
up!
Suspect number
You're
one.
so thirsty.
Sus
Girl,
as
you
fuck.
you got a spray on you?
L directly.
Because he
Come
needs
on,
to
girl.
get.
He's sus AF. Sus of.
This man needs to get pepper sprayed.
Who's at the police station right now? We need someone there at all times. Work in shifts if you have to.
Aizawa, I'll put you in charge of that for today.
Yes, sir.
Aizawa
I'm
is
on
dead.
my way.
Please, wait a second.
Oh my
It's
God.
literally impossible to meet El.
Bro, you're being so obvious.
Well, why is he talking her out of it? This is so sus.
Although the only contact I've had with him was following orders through a computer. You see, I worked under him in a case in the U.S. about 2 years ago.
You worked under El?
I didn't tell you this, but up until 3 months ago, I worked as an FBI agent.
She just quit?
This is it. Finally something I can
Oh
use.
my god, he's like,
Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
yeah, his eyes turn reddish.
Far
The
beyond
devil
those
is
of
back.
amateur.
Oh my god, fuck you so much.
But I'm certain that I can trust Elle. But I think that if I go to headquarters and I give them my name, there's a chance that they'll let me speak with him directly.
But if the only person you can trust with this info is El, then why me?
I'll be honest with you. It's because you remind me of Elle. There's something about you that's just like him.
Death Note.
Is it the Shinigami that's like following me?
Is it the sheer hubris and
Will you
ego?
investigate this case with me?
No.
I want you to come work with us as part of the task force. We could use your help. As I'm
He's
sure
gonna do everything
you
he
know,
can to get her
just
real
anyone can
name.
do it. Please, I know this is sudden, but the team needs you.
God.
I'm serious. You could be doing so much more than gathering information on your own. You're more talented than most of the detectives currently on the task force, and Elle obviously trusted you in the past.
He's shifty.
He's smart, honestly. He's gonna get her name. He's gonna get it.
And of course, you need to get Elle's permission. I can't help but
He's a teenager! Hi, he cannot recruit you. Please do not give him any ID.
But she did hear that he helped with the case last year.
Yeah, that's why they said it.
Too excited. I mean, even if you acted as a consultant on this investigation, it would be a great help. We have personal obligations.
Before all this happened, I thought I'd continue living in America with my fiance. But now he's gone, so I'm not sure what to do anymore.
All she needs is a little encouragement. But you're young and beautiful, and you've got your life ahead of you. Why put it all in danger for this?
No! I want to catch Kira. Please let me investigate this case with you.
Yeah, Ryu is great, y'all.
You can't believe it worked.
Yes, of course. I just need to see some form of identification before we proceed.
Girl, come on.
Oh,
Is he behind a desk?
Yes?
you see the name I gave you earlier? Well, it wasn't actually my real name.
Come on.
I'm so sorry.
Come on.
Don't worry, it's alright. To be honest, I'm impressed by how incredibly thorough you've been.
This music is making me. That's intense though.
But I suppose that's just further proof of your capabilities.
So will a Japanese driver's license do
Why you do this, girl? No.
I think isn't there a dude walking right behind
to
him?
the
though?
What if you got another fake one now?
That's ridiculous.
She's got fakes on fakes on fakes.
What is that?
Rain? Snow?
Yep.
I made it in time.
Oh my god. He's right there. Fuck.
Wow.
That's how she was gonna do it.
If you don't mind my asking, why do you keep checking your watch?
I have a date.
I guess it's because I'm Kira.
Oh no. Oh god no.
Dude.
That is, guys, he's
No.
yeah.
She's not gonna die. That was another fake name.
Chihuahua.
That was another fake name. Has to be.
She can't drop right there though. It's too suspicious.
What if she just chops him in his throat and runs back to headquarters? Oh, he just wrote suicide.
Yep.
Oh, and he wrote the name and let.
What's the matter?
There's something I have to do.
My father's cell phone might be available now. Do you want to see if you can
God,
talk
he's
to
really
him?
testing the limits of it.
No, thank you. I have nothing to say to him.
Then goodbye. Naomi Misra.
Okay.
Damn, son, he's.
Yeah, bro, he's fucked.
Jesus Christ.
Golly.
She dead?
Yeah, bro.
She dead.
This motherfucker's wildin'.
Wow.
Okay,
She is dead.
Fucking now.
Oh my god,
Alright,
this show's
listen.
amazing.
listen.
Oh, it's so
No.
good. It's so good.
No. She is an ex-FBI agent. She was one of the best FBI agent, and she's out in the street giving her ID to a teenager in front of the police station. Excuse me, a teenager who claims to be in a special task force to get rid of a murder that
They
nobody
didn't
can
say-
solve.
When she was at the headquarters, he literally said, "Thank you for helping us solve this case last year." So it could be
To put it in her
within
mind.
the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
No.
And he's like one of the smartest people
No.
in the nation, apparently.
Just
something like
now,
that.
like.
Stupid smart.
Yeah, but like compared to that, like she's an absolute utter idiot to do that.
I mean, every bit of her instinct was telling her to go. He kept persisting, and
Yeah, that's what would have made him even more suspect.
yeah, he was
Like
such
if
a
somebody
slut.
was
He
following me like that, I'm gonna pepper spray the fuck out of them.
But the other dude was walking by. Do you think he might have noticed?
Honestly, I feel like he played that perfectly. He hyped her up about joining the task force.
Yeah.
Like, come work with L. Like he was. I would have believed his ass, even though I believed him for a second there, even though I knew.
Also, if you can join the task force, you're not gonna go through a teenager who was like,
She-
who's there to like
Well,
intern.
you
You
gotta-
will go through the
But if his
the
father-
director or
because
go to
he's-
L.
she
You know
knows that
L in
his father-
person.
You
I'm
forgot
sorry,
you forgot to
that's just
mention- you
She
forgot
knows
to-
his father works for the thing.
Unbelievable.
She even also mentioned
I believe
that you remind me.
Yep,
of L.
that's what I was gonna say.
So like she already had like trust in him from the get go. Was like L, you remind me of L. So like it was hard for her
I'm
to
gonna have
like
to say
What else?
get rid of that trust.
I see where she would have made those moves, but like, I mean, that was dumb on her part. Like,
Very
like
dumb.
she fucked up.
Unbelievable.
Because like
dumb.
you can't.
She fucked up, but I can't blame her. She knew for a fact that he was the son of the lead detective, and she saw that guy clearly say, "Thank you for helping with the investigation last year with your father." Like, there was enough to be like, okay, it's weird, but maybe this guy is actually.
She came in with her walls up, and everyone like literally helped break it down. It was like, hey, you helped with the thing, and we're at the headquarters.
Yeah.
And you know
I
he
believe
explained that he said one other thing to her. All the detectives were quitting. Everyone was quitting the task force, so they're getting anyone to help.
No, I'm not saying that it's impossible. I'm just saying that like for her, like I don't know, it was one of them situations. It was like run, like this kid is following you. You don't think it's really gonna get
we know that, but she don't know. She's just a kid.
No, in any situation, if a fucking teenager is following me, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Some unstable asshole with dandruff following me around.
That's why you're alive and she's not.
Damn.
I feel bad. I really thought she was gonna crack it. Like, she's in the intro too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in the intro holding Ray's body.
Oh, I was gonna talk about the intro. There's like a lot of like religious stuff in there. Like the way she holds him looks like she's like Mary holding Jesus.
Christ,
yeah, and like the apple.
There's also like the birth of Adam too, like when from the Sistine Chapel.
Yeah.
So they're hitting her in the intro. I can't.
They did one of these boys.
Yes, they did.
I don't know. I could believe her just because, like Suraj was saying, it's the way how convincing he was and how everything, like him go, like her being at the police station and the two receptionists saying how there's no one there, like that like Light had there was no reason for those cops to lie to her or any suspicion. But there's no reason for her to be sus. And then for the other receptionist to like talk to Light, acting like he knows him pretty well, talk to him like how we solved the case in the past, and then like he said that he reminded her of Elle, and they both looked similar. They both had the same tendencies. They're both super smart. So I could see why her defenses were down, and I could also her defenses were up. Originally when she gave him the fake name, but then when he started talking to her about giving her more details about the case, how people were leaving, and how they were creating a task force, which was bullshit. He didn't know about it, but it was something that Elle would do, and she probably thought the same thing too because she worked with Elle in the past, so she probably would think Elle might make the same moves too. So I could definitely see why she gave the name. And for someone who just, like, someone's husband or fiance just died, and she's on that revenge thing, I could see why that, she just lost a little bit of judgment there. But I am also surprised that she died, because I thought it took for a long time for her to die, and I thought she just gave him another fake ID. Yeah.
And at the very end, just like with her being like, Ray died because he showed someone his ID.
Yeah.
And for him to be like, all right, so the very last thing I need from you is your identification. Like
that would have been
the one where I'd be like,
again,
I'm gonna have to say a hard no to that. I'll talk to I need like 3 people.
He wore down her trust.
You show your ID in front of a clerk, be sitting behind a desk. You know what I mean? Like, they were in front of the go to my office. We can I'm in a task force. Okay, so I probably have a place to work from. Let's move there and not be here out in the street.
Got that smile afterwards where he was like,
"Oh,
hey, you could use my phone now if you want."
So the one thing,
because I'm Kira, that's why.
So Kira has completely changed, and we're seeing the change right now. First of all, he's carrying the notes with him, so he's always on the ready to go to kill somebody. So for him right now, it's like, whoever fucks with me, whoever's in my way, you're done right away. I'm ready to go. And second, when he was saying, I'm actually looking forward to seeing her go, or I'm gonna enjoy. I want to see this one.
Yeah.
That was a line. That's when you're getting entertainment. That's when you're getting the get off ofness.
Yep.
He also gets off on telling people he's Kira.
Oh
he
yeah.
He loves that. Like when he saw Ray die, and he was like, farewell. And then for this one, she was like, why do you? He was like, oh, it's probably because I'm Kira. Like he's like, yeah, I'm that dude. Like, he loves that shit, man.
He legit was touching his dick when she asked.
Further testing it out. He's like, you don't want to go to the cops? You don't want to go? He probably wrote she's going to go do some specific thing, and he was just testing to see if he could stop it from
He's like, you want to use my phone now? She's like, no.
But at the
Yeah,
same time,
I
he's also
kind of
a
like
little-
that. He's still testing shit out.
At the same time, he's also a little bitch because he wouldn't like do anything to her physically.
No, he did contemplate it. That's where I was
Yeah,
like,
he did.
I know we keep saying every episode like now he's crossed the line.
Yo.
He's been crossed the line, but, like, he's like hopping over hurdles of lines.
Dude, Ryuk is fucking great because he's just sitting there just
cackling.
Just
rolling, just
dude.
enjoying the game.
He just
He's
has a
watching from afar
popcorn.
laughing. Yes.
He has a bucket of popcorn and he's ready.
He's basically he's us.
He's a
But
great
like
actor.
I also really like I think first of all Kira is very very smart because he was able to figure out why Ryuk was acting the way he was acting in his own. It helped him out to figure out, oh, this bitch is lying. You know?
Well, I mean, I feel like he didn't even really need
Language.
Ryuk. Like, he wrote down all the stuff in the Death Note. He knows what her face looks like. He gave all the information. Like, he knows
Yeah,
everything
like,
that was supposed to work.
something's
The
out.
only thing that couldn't have worked if it
Yeah.
was a fake name. So, like,
Yeah.
I know that he needed Ryuk to, like, kind of confirm that. But, like,
Which is like, did I spell it wrong? I would have thought I spelled it wrong. at first.
yeah. God, with my spelling, motherfuckers all around the world will be accidentally dying. Nah. Like, I can't get it.
Shit.
It was just, it sucks because she was so close because that cop from the task force was walking by. So if she had gone to the building, her message would
Aizawa.
have been relayed.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Aizawa.
That was
it?
Aizawa.
Or if she would have just heard their conversation on the street and been like, oh, Light, what the fuck are you doing here? I haven't
Right.
talked to you in ages. And
Like, hey. Oh, man, they would have caught him. Like,
Dude.
once he had the line say that he was on the task force, that was it.
Yeah.
He played her.
And his
Played
eyes
her.
keep like they've been doing it more
more
now.
and
Like
more
his
red.
eyes just going red, his whole hair turning red. Like,
I'm really thinking that L has the Ryuk eyes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You think L does?
Yeah.
Like every time you see him, he's got the big blue eyes, kind of like Ryuk's big red ones. Kind
Oh, you mean?
Oh.
He's not on that acid. He's just zoned out.
He drinks a lot of caffeine, man. He's like zoned out. He's sitting there drinking coffee and
Zoned.
stuff.
Not sleeping. Was it with Samia?
Yeah.
I really like this show for like the moral questions it's asking and like kind of like exploring that area. I think that is why this anime is just like so good. It makes it unique. But I'm sorry, this episode, I can't. Like, no, it's just not.
So,
She's an FBI agent. I'm sorry. An FBI agent does not give her ID to a teenager in front of a cop station. No, does not happen.
So I think
It just does not happen. It does not
for
happen.
this specifically,
It was
you need
suspenseful.
to look at it a little bit like Money Heist, where the professor always has a plan. Like once you write a character that is like incomprehensibly smart, like it puts the writers in a position where other characters have to essentially do things sometimes that they wouldn't do, because otherwise, you know what I mean? Like it wouldn't matter how smart your character is if the whole entire world is super paranoid.
Damn, Chris,
If
you
people
put it on
learn
point.
that giving their names, if people learn that giving their names out was the way that they could die, that's his one whole entire thing. He would literally like everybody on the planet would just start using fake names or nicknames.
Well,
So like you gotta suspend some of your disbelief.
Also, by me ranting doesn't mean I don't like the show. I really enjoy watching it. But this episode is my least favorite because this is the first time I actually had to like suspend my disbelief from way up there.
So I think you just really like the character.
I did.
I thought she was
I wish,
solid,
and I
too.
wish she stayed for a little longer.
I think, I mean, that's a testament to the show.
Yeah.
That the whole episode was riding that suspense of like whether or not like she would actually believe this, and then I feel like the whole her comparing him to L thing really is what took it down. Every piece was building before that, but as soon as he was like, "Hey, join the task force," she was like, "Oh, like." Start thinking about
all I know is
FBI
I'd
roots
never
again.
given up my shit.
Maybe this is also like the teacher in me.
Y'all don't know what you would have done.
The teacher in me is like, oh, there's a creepy teenager following me?
Everybody here, if you think that
Hell
giving
no.
out your ID is the surefire way that you can die, you wouldn't do it. Like, I'm sorry, you have self-interest in protecting yourself. I would literally be like, I'm not giving out my fucking ID to nobody. I damn near wouldn't take it out the house. I'd leave this shit.
Let me just give y'all a little bit of advice, by the way. Let me just give y'all a little bit of advice. It's 2020, man. You don't want to be showing your ID to nobody in the first place. It's easy. Dude, telling people's identification is such an easy thing these days. Like, don't do that. Be smart.
You'd have to dress up like a cop and pull her over just to get her ID. Like,
If they reboot this show,
Get
they
my
should.
well, madam.
Like the social media climate now, if they reboot this show, they could like Light could be so much more diabolical.
Light would be so powerful.
But also
It would
everybody.
be instantaneous how powerful he would
Check
be.
his LinkedIn.
Like what? You'll find
No
this
one
on
lies
28?
about their name
All
on
Light
LinkedIn.
would need to
Just
do
practice
if Light was alive nowadays, all he would need to do is just take pictures and do reverse Google search, and there you go, bro. Facebook has tagged all of us. He'd win.
Well, it just means if your Facebook name is your real name.
I mean, bro, it doesn't matter. Regardless, he can still take that picture and put it up somewhere else and find you somewhere else.
Yeah,
That's
you just
an
hack
article.
Cambridge Analytica.
Yo, could you
It's
basically
crazy.
like write with like some kind of heavy ink on another page and just copy that into the Death Note? Like, could he get 10 pages and just
Probably.
murder a country?
Probably.
Like,
Oh, really, man, shoot.
And does he ever run out of pages?
Yeah, does he ever run out of pages?
Yeah, I was wondering, does he run out of pages?
He got to the bottom bag of the book and he's like, oh.
So you can start writing on the book.
right.
What do you guys think his total is going to be by the end of this series?
I think
As
he
well?
lost count.
Oh, death toll. I don't know. I feel like he's gonna commit genocide eventually.
Oh yeah, I feel like he's going to take out a country soon. He's going to definitely take out a country soon.
No, you can't. If a country has 5 million people in it, you can't.
That is true. God damn it, Chris, wake up, make sense.
Oh shit! But hold on.
Can you run out of pages?
Yeah, probably. But hold on, because he can control people.
Make someone just detonate huge bombs everywhere.
Well, not even that. You would just the heads of state. You would
Yeah.
just right away.
Push the button.
Yep.
The
Send
red
a,
button.
you just make the president
My
send a nuke somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Sends a
is
nuke
on
and kills
the
himself.
button.
Damn.
Oh gosh, that's fucking scary.
There you go.
That's wild. That you can't stop anyone psychologically from doing what they're gonna do. He would have had to physically run up to her and stop her from killing herself. I
Yeah.
don't even know if that would have stopped it
So, like,
in the end. Like
probably
how
kept
long does
trying.
it? How long do they stay possessed to try to kill themselves for? You know what I mean? If you wrote, Surge is gonna jump off this building, but you were holding me back, but you're gonna have to hold me for the rest of my life. Like that's
That's
think
crazy.
Your fucking legs and put you in a wheelchair, probably.
I feel like the notebook affects like actions of other people to ensure that the thing happens. So, because like for example, the guy that was hijacking the bus, he went out of the bus
And
and,
then the car still
a
came
car
in.
slammed him. So, the driver's action were also affected by the notebook.
Yeah.
It's magic. I'm just pretty sure once your name's in there, you're fucked.
So yeah,
No
but
matter how long it's
because
gonna
the
take.
book is magic, I wonder if like there's a limited amount of pages.
Yeah, and how? What if like you're a tool of the book? Like if it's like get struck by a car, all of a sudden the dude driving the car, like
Yeah.
you're just now in this thing.
I guess, yeah. And if it's too extreme, then they'll just die another way.
You go to jail.
Yeah.
for
Oh
years.
man, he should just. I would write one like you're ripped apart by squirrels.
It's gotta be
Why?
something
So,
That's so.
It is possible. A
possible.
gang of
Make
squirrels,
that happen.
Starts out very cute. and
What
then-
is wrong with you?
or like fire ant, like you're just eaten by ants. There's plenty of ants
Fire
around.
ants in your dick hole.
hey,
yeah,
so
ants in the dick hole.
I have a philosophical question for you guys. So, do you think writing down names in a book, just writing down names, and that person dies, does that make you a murderer? Like really? Because how? Because you're not killing anybody, really.
Power.
Hey Pat, real quick.
Like to kill somebody, you gotta kill somebody, right? You gotta.
What
Same
show
question.
are we watching?
Pat, if you pay someone to kill someone else, you're a murderer.
Pat, let me explain this to you.
Are you though? Because you pay. You're actually not pulling the trigger.
Yes, you are. That's how they. Pat, if you commit any sort of action that leads to the death of someone else, and they can prove you did that intentionally, it's called.
Oh no!
There's different degrees of
By the
motherfucker.
law, it makes sense. But I'm just talking about like ethically. Like, does it really make you a murderer?
Basically. Yeah.
Yes.
Hey Pat, you can get away
Pat,
with anything you get away with, buddy.
Well, hold on. Think of it this way, Pat.
It's only
If
illegal
you,
if
if
they
you
cuff
want
you.
someone to die and you made it happen, whether by paying someone else, it's like if you let your dog loose and your dog eats someone and you wanted your dog to eat someone, then yeah, bro, your dog might have killed the person, but you're responsible.
Yeah.
If you're responsible in a murder on purpose, you're a murderer.
Kira knows what he's doing. He knows whenever he writes a name down, they die.
Murder.
He was watching it. Yeah.
Murder is defined as the unlawful, premeditated killing of one human being by another. All right.
But also those cops watching George Floyd. That's also.
Yeah, they are all
That's
culpable
also,
in murder.
yeah.
Premeditated, bruh. Remember that. If we can prove that it was premeditated, it's crazy.
If you
should
got,
watch.
if I got in a car with you, Pat, and I was like, "Hey, Pat, will you drive me down the street so I can go murder somebody?" and you do, you're kind of a murderer.
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But I didn't put my.
You're
Writing
helping
down
in a
someone's
murder.
death is still
If
considered.
Pat didn't know you were
Pat,
gonna
there-
do that.
Pat,
I
there
just
has-
got in the car and
Definitely
said,
does not
"Hey,
get the death
take
penalty.
me down the street. I'm gonna murder this motherfucker." You're
Pat,
like, "All right,
there
yeah, I
have-
got you." Like,
Pat, there have
You
been
gotta at least
people.
have some gas
Can I
money.
say something? Pat, there have been people that are doing that right now, life in prison, because they were a part of an accessory to a crime. For example, I know a case of a person, they robbed somebody, but the other person murdered somebody while they were robbing that person, and the guy that didn't murder that person, he is facing life in jail because he was a part of that.
Well, see, that one kind of seems...
Oh, no, I totally agree.
I thought this was a robbery. I didn't know it was a murder.
I agree with that. Like, I agree with the law. It makes sense. But I'm just thinking, like, ethically, like, if I wrote somebody's name down, like, how does that make me a murderer? Like, I never, like, kill somebody.
You know he's dying.
Because, Pat, you know that if you put someone's name down in the book, they're going to die. Of course it's ethically wrong. That's even worse.
I use evidence against you. We'll say that. If you get away with it, it's not illegal.
Yeah, dude.
If you could pray for murder and you knew that anybody...
Yeah, so how about this? Like, you know how, like, when you pray for good, and then when you pray for good, but let's say there's some asshole out there just pray for bad shit all the time. He's just praying for bad shit.
But it's not 100%, Pat. You know for 100%, you write somebody's name in this book, they're gonna die.
Yeah,
like, you know that's gonna be the case. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Our video cut out during the discussion, guys.
No.
Oh!
Use our pictures.
sorry.
Well, we should wrap it up then.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all. We love you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 See, this is why Pat shouldn't have a book.